1 in 8192, the original shiny odds in the Pokemon franchise. I've been shiny hunting for years on this channel and I have never tackled a full odds shiny challenge before. Boo! You suck! This guy's a fraud. Where's your ukulele? But that officially ends today. Thanks to the Pokemon Company releasing FireRed and LeafGreen on the Switch after the 30th anniversary presents, I can finally shiny hunt in these games without taking out a loan, and will beat it the only way I know how, only using shiny Pokemon. So subscribe, sit back, and enjoy the ride. Our journey begins in Pallet Town. After trying to touch some grass, Professor Oak drags us back into the lab to pick up our starter Pokemon. And of course, I chose Best Boy Bulbasaur, my favorite starter of all time. But not just any Bulbasaur, shiny Bulbasaur. But in order to get shiny Bulbasaur, I will have to reset my game in front of its Pokeball over and over again until it's shiny. Luckily, if you press X, Y, A, and B at the same time on your Switch Joy-Con, you can do a faster reset, or soft reset as we all call it, thus saving you a lot of time. Oh, and I'll be playing on 2 games this entire playthrough to help me get more encounters. And I don't know what I ate for breakfast that day, but clearly it brought in some insane luck, because after only 2 hours of the games being released on the Switch, this happened. Oh! Oh my god! Oh my god! No way! Save the game! Save! I gotta save right now! I gotta save right now, bro! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! There's no freaking way! 340? I can't believe this! I can't believe it, bro! 340! Oh my god, he's home! Bulbasaur! Naive Nature 2! This is on my, what's it called? OLED. It's on my OLED, not my Switch 2. That was fast! Rival Nafty wants to battle. And of course, he's bringing Charmander. Crazy. Dude, the sparkle! Wait, I have no sound on. I just realized. Oh my gosh. Alright, Charmander, you're going down. If I die here, I'm gonna have a generational aura loss. We gotta win. Easy for the boy, man. Easy for the boy. 69 EXP. Nice! We started this run with some insane luck. Surely that doesn't come back to bite me in the butt later. With Bulbasaur safely in our party, we make our way to the Viridian Pokemark to obtain Oak's parcel. And once we deliver it back to Oak, he then gives us a Pokédex. How nice of him. Also, can I say that playing 2 games at once was insane overstimulation? So I made sure to play 1 game at a time later on when I was doing anything related to story. After this, we make our way through Viridian Forest and walk straight to Pewter City Gym, where we have to take down Brock and his rock-type Pokemon. There was only 1 trainer between us and Brock, and Bulbasaur is the perfect matchup against his Geodude and Sandshrew. Brock leads off with his own Geodude. I set up a Leech Seed for some residual healing, and Vine Whip is able to one-hit KO next turn. Brock then sends out his Ace Onyx, and Vine Whip once again is able to KO it in 1 hit. Bulbasaur is so good early in this game, and is proving it already in the first gym. And with this, we obtain the Boulder Badge from Brock.
Later.
Yes! Bulbasaur's evolving. There's no audio right now. I gotta fix it for next stream, but here we go. Shiny Bulbasaur into Ivysaur. Ooh, that yellow looks nice. That yellow looks nice, I'm not gonna lie. After evolving our Bulbasaur, we headed east towards Route 3 to hunt our second team member, Nidoran Male. Now, Nidoran Male has a 14% encounter rate in this patch of grass, but only in Fire Red. In Leaf Green, it has a whopping 1% encounter rate. And since I'm playing on 1 Fire Red and 1 Leaf Green file, the odds of encountering the shiny are really, really low. But I powered through, and this is where full odds hunting really tests your patience. No shiny Nidoran, bro! Oh my god! Dude, no freaking way!
Bro. Dude.
I wish. Day after day and thousands of encounters later, there wasn't a single shiny in sight. And soon enough, I found myself standing in the odds. No! No, 8192. We're officially standing in the odds. Crazy work. But soon after hitting odds, something quite interesting happened. Bye, Lieutenant Giratina. A giant turtle will go so hard. We need more turtle. Wait! Oh my gosh! No! Is that shiny? That's shiny for sure. Female Nidoran. Well, frick. I don't know how to feel. Oh my god, I went over odds for this. But you know what? Why am I not that upset? We got the wrong 14%er. It is what it is. Okay, I'll just catch it, dude. We have 20 Pokeballs. First throw. Please stay in. Okay. We caught it. Nice. It only took 1 ball. Wow, that's my second 8192 shiny in FireRed LeafGreen. Woo! Wow, chat. Wow. I mean, I did say if it wasn't gonna be Nidoran male, I would have loved to get a Nidoran female. So, you know, I guess I walked into it. I'm guessing Modest, all right? Modest Nidoran female. And Wrongran is... Okay, Lax, shiny Nidoran. Wait, I can't wait to see the sparkles in-game. Okay, regular Jigglypuff and... Oh, wait. The sparkle sound hits different, dude. It hits different. It's so clean. I should take this time to mention that the shiny only run is a Dream Team quest, or DTQ for short. If you don't know what a DTQ is, I basically have to beat the game with my Dream 6 shiny Pokemon. Nidoran female is a cool shiny, one I don't even have for my living dex, but it's not a part of my Dream 6 squad. Nidoking is, so I have to go back and hunt it at a later date. And there's a way better spot for hunting it that I get access to later in the game. For now, I traverse my way through Mount Moon and make it to Cerulean City. There's 2 goals I have in mind before I leave Cerulean: beat Misty and farm a lot of money. I'll explain why and how later. Misty's gym is another walk in the park for Ivysaur. After taking down some gym trainers, we're able to teach Ivysaur Razor Leaf, one of his best grass stab moves in this game. Now onto the Misty battle. She leads off with Staryu, and I send out Ivysaur. She tries to harden, but grass is considered a special attacking type in this gen, so we're able to knock it out with 1 hit with Razor Leaf. She then sends out Starmie, which outspeeds me and goes for Swift. However, I do about 85% back to it with Razor Leaf. Knowing she will potion up, I click Vine Whip so I don't risk missing Razor Leaf. She then goes for Swift again, which I'm able to tank and retaliate back with 1 final Razor Leaf to KO her Starmie, thus earning us the Cascade badge, in all caps and no spaces in between, just like every badge in this game for some reason. After making quick work of my rival, we're able to walk across Nugget Bridge, where we're gonna farm for money, and this exploit is pretty easy to set up. All you have to do is lose to the final trainer on the bridge over and over again. Each time you interact with him, he'll give you a nugget, and you can see quickly how this can add up. It also helps having a low-level Pokemon in your party so he KOs you quicker, and so I did this on both of my games for about 3 hours until I had pretty solid amounts of nuggets on each file. After this, we go to Bill's house. He's dressed up as a PP, but after pressing some random buttons on this PC, some weird doohickery stuff happens and he pops out as a human, and he gives us the SS ticket as a token of gratitude. SS ticket in hand, we head south towards Vermilion City. Before we can take on the gym, we need to take a detour to the SS and to obtain the HM cut. But our rival blocks us and challenges us to a battle before we can obtain it. And not gonna lie, this battle was pretty challenging for me. All his Pokemon seem to be a direct counter to my Ivysaur. And a big part of the struggle is I only have 1 team member that I can use right now. But don't worry, we'll get to hunting real soon. After beating our rival, the captain gives us the HM cut. So we're now able to access the Vermilion City gym. Surge leads off with a Voltorb, and I click Razor Leaf and absolutely decimate it. It also helps that I'm extremely over-leveled right now because I've only been playing the game with my starter Pokemon. Pikachu gets one-shotted by Razor Leaf. I'm sorry, Pikachu. And Raichu also gets one-shotted. Wait, it lived? It paralyzed me? And it's double teaming? Uh-oh. Never mind, it doesn't matter. I landed Razor Leaf anyways, and we take the win against Lieutenant Surge, thus giving us the Thunder Badge. Oh my gosh. Okay, here we go. Shiny Ivysaur into Shiny Venusaur. I haven't seen the sprite in this game yet. Whoa. That looks so freaking good. I then make my way through Diglett Tunnel and pick up Flash along the way. With Cut in our possession, we can finally head east towards Rock Tunnel. And I'm not gonna lie, as a kid, this part of the game was definitely confusing for me to navigate. And as an adult now, it low-key still kind of is. Without a guide, I would have had no clue where to go. It really makes you appreciate the pings on the map in modern Pokemon games. After getting through Rock Tunnel, we finally arrive in Lavender Town. And now I can finally do the thing I've been waiting to do since the beginning of this playthrough. Perfect. We can finally name our shiny Venusaur. And I caught this during Pokemon Day of 2026, so I feel like there's only 1 name for this. Pokemon Winds and Waves was announced that day, so Weewa the shiny Venusaur. Nice. After this, I headed west towards Celadon City, where we can finally shiny hunt another Dream Team member. You remember how I farmed nuggets for money earlier? Well, it was to gamble it all away in the casino, baby. Go big or go home. But no, not just any gambling. We're gambling for shiny Dratini. The journey from like the 3rd gym to Celadon was quite rough, but we are here. This should be a lot. 360,000. That should be enough to max the game corner. Oh, we need a coin case? Where do I get the coin case? There we go. Exchange Dratini. And now, the first 3 checks. 3 Dratini. First one, not shiny. Second one, not shiny. And third one, no. So this begins the official Dratini hunt. Nidoran took me over odds, so knock on wood, this next one will be under odds. Dratini is priced differently in Fire Red and Leaf Green. It's actually cheaper in Fire Red, costing the player only 2,800 coins. In Leaf Green, it'll cost the player 4,600 coins. Normally, this wouldn't be an issue, but your coin bag caps at 9,999 coins. So you can buy up to 2 in Leaf Green and 3 in Fire Red, but 5 encounters is still pretty good. And considering I got lucky with my starter and an over odds face for Nidoran, you would think I would get a shiny somewhere in the middle, you know, 3 to 4,000 encounters. Dratini. Please, bro, please. Okay, first 2, nope. No, chat. Reset mental. We're getting it under 11,000. Okay, chat? Now, from here on out, chat, every hunt will be under odds. Mark my words. Clip it and ship it. No, chat. No, because what do you mean I'm officially over double odds? Nah, because... Hold up. Let me stand up. No. It is not over yet, chat. Okay. Did Supreme Arcanines quit when he went 70,000 for Registeel? No, he didn't. Okay? Did A-Drive quit when he hit 800 in DAs for Solgaleo? Nah, bruh. Nah. Did Nafty quit when he did 2 resets for Bulbasaur? Yeah, he did. But, you know, he's not a real shiny hunter. So, we break past these hardships. These make us stronger as a human, okay? We will get the shiny. And finally, on March 15th, 2026, after 11 days of hunting, it finally happened. No. Oh! Let's go!
No.
Oh my god, let's go!
No. What?
Dude, I
No.
Oh, I unplugged my freaking headphones. I didn't hear anything. Let's freaking go.
No way. What?
Oh my god, we did it. We did it. Oh my god, my longest hunt ever is officially over. Good thing I kept going, man. There it is, chat. Rash Nature. That is plus special attack. Regular Pidgey. Oh, the sparkle, man. Lead. Shiny Dratini. We did it, chat. We freaking did it. All right. Will never got me. This was a name I had in mind from the very beginning. Equipped with our brand new team member, I made my way towards Celadon Gym, where we run into a creepy old man. Seriously, get this guy. While battling the gym trainers inside, we're able to level up our Dratini and evolve it to Dragonair. Bro, this shiny is so good. The sprite, man. After beating all the trainers, we finally begin our battle with Erica. She leads off with Victory Bell. I swap into my Venusaur as she misses a Stun Spore. I choose to go for a Secret Power as she misses yet another Stun Spore. One more Secret Power is able to paralyze it, and she can't land a single move, which is hilarious. She's finally able to land a Stun Spore and paralyze me, which is annoying, but the next turn I kill her with one more Secret Power. Out comes Tangela, and she ingrains while I throw off yet another Secret Power. Secret Power leaves it in the red and paralyzes it. Erica tries to go for the full heal, but I land my move and KO it. Out comes Vileplume, and I send out my Gummy, but because it's over level 30 as a traded Pokemon, it doesn't obey me, so I send back out Weewa, who after 2 turns of being paralyzed is able to land a crit Secret Power. At this point I'm low HP and paralyzed, so I send back out Gummy. My game plan was to brute force with Dragon Rage, but instead she uses Thunder Wave, and after another turn of ignoring orders, she finally uses Slam to KO Erica's Vileplume, thus earning me the Rainbow Badge. What a scuffed battle. Turns out Team Rocket's hideout was underneath Celadon Game Corner the entire time. So I went down there, beat up a couple grunts, and met their leader Giovanni. And after defeating him, we're able to secure the Sylph Scope, which we'll need for the Lavender Town Tower. The scope reveals that the ghost is actually a Marowak. Poor Cubone, man. I'm glad we were able to at least calm his dead mother's spirit and give her some closure. After defeating the Rocket Grunts at the top of the tower, we're able to save Mr. Fuji. He invites us back to his house, and he gives us the Pokeflute that we need to wake up the Snorlax along Route 12. Now we could go down Route 12 and go to Fuchsia City, but I wanted a third team member right away. So after getting some Celadon tea from this old lady, we're able to skip Fuchsia and go straight to Saffron City. And inside the Sylph Cove, we're able to shiny hunt our next dream team member, Lapras. Lapras is a gift Pokemon that this NPC gives you after you beat your rival. All you have to do is save your game in front of him, mash A on all the dialogue, and then check its summary screen if it's shiny. If it's not, then soft reset your game and repeat over and over again. And after a week of streaming and getting a fresh cut, this gorgeous shiny finally showed up. Johnstone shenanigans. Yeah, I'll be like John Stone. I upload a video once per year. Oh! Oh my god! Let's go! one upload per year. No way that worked. The one upload per... Yo, FireRed locked in. Finally. It's modest, too. I'm freaking out my throat. No way, dude. It's freaking modest. It's real, bro. He's gorgeous, chat. That looks incredible. Oh my god, chat. Congrats. Thank you. Okay, here we go. Here we got a random Meowth and Lapras. Look at that back sprite. 4-7 defense. Ouch. Okay, but the speed is good. Nessie. Okay. There we go, man. 6,154 encounters. Welcome to the squad. We did it. With our third Dream Team member obtained, we head south down Route 12. We wake up the Snorlax along the way and make it to Fuchsia City. Now, this city is very important for a lot of our future hunts, but for now, we tackle the gym. This gym is supposed to be a poison gym, so I found it kind of strange that some of the gym trainers in here are running the Drowsy line. And heck, even some use Sand Slash. But at least Koga had a full poison team. He leads off with Coughing as I send out my Nessie. I taught my Nessie Psychic, which carried me throughout this gym. It's able to one-hit KO Coughing, and it just narrowly misses out on the KO on Muck. He's able to heal to full, but Water Pulse into Psychic is more than enough to take it out. He sends out a second Coughing, which gets obliterated by my Psychic. And finally, Wheezing dies to a critical hit Psychic to finish off the battle. Nessie is an absolute monster. And with this, we're able to obtain the Soul Badge. The next order of business is to get the HM Surf, which you can get by going deep into the Safari Zone, entering this building, and talking to this NPC. We teach Lapras Surf, which we need access to for our next hunt, but we can't use it outside of battle yet until we beat Sabrina. So I go back to Saffron City and take down Giovanni in the Sylph Cove. The president thanks us and as a reward, gives us the Master Ball, which is the failsafe that we need for our next target. The Saffron Gym is a bit confusing. You have to take these teleporters until you manage to reach Sabrina, and after a couple attempts, we're finally able to make it to her quarters and challenge her to a battle. Sabrina leads off with her Kadabra, and I lead off with Nessie. Surf is able to one-hit KO Kadabra, which is insane. Surf is so strong in this game. Mr. Mime also dies to one hit from a Surf. She has a Venomoth for some reason, so Psychic is able to destroy it. And last but not least, her Ace Alakazam, which takes like 95% from a Surf and goes for Calm Mind. Sabrina heals it back to full, but Surf is still a clean 2-hit KO even after the special defense boost. Lapras has been putting in work ever since I got him, and thanks to him, we're able to obtain the Marsh Badge. There's no fast way to teleport to the beginning of this gym, so after struggling a bit, I just use an escape rope to get out. We can now use Surf outside of battle, so we can access the power plant now. And you know what that means. Zapdos. You may be wondering why Zapdos is on my Dream Shiny team, which is a valid question. I mean, the Shiny is pretty bad, especially in modern gens. Well, I just like Zapdos. He's probably my second favorite Kantomon, and I'm representing Team Instinct in Pokemon Go. So despite the really mid Shiny, I'm going for him. And he'll definitely prove useful, especially against the battles ahead. And all the Zapdos glaze clearly worked because I found him incredibly under odds. So we'll see. Will we get it? Is that shiny? Is that shiny? Is that shiny? That is shiny Zapdos! No way! Oh my god! I saw that right away, bro. Oh my god. Okay, this is on the file I'm actually kind of prepped in. So let me take a look. We have 66 Ultra Balls and 1 Master Ball. Okay, finally. It's asleep. We're gonna try a couple Ultra Balls. And if we have to, we're gonna Master Ball it. So Secret Power shouldn't kill even with a crit. Shouldn't kill even... Okay, yeah, we can afford to do a couple of those. It's asleep in the yellow. Let's try an Ultra Ball. Let's try. 1. Ah, 1 shake. Stay in. Ah, come on. Come on. 1, 2. Oh! Dude, it's that easy, chat. It is that freaking easy. Bang! Who said throw a Master Ball right away? Who did it? You guys have no faith. That is what it's all about, man. Rare Pokemon. I had my leftover orange chicken for breakfast today. Is that really what summoned this shiny? Yo, Lefty's kind of cold, no? We're getting modest again. Watch this. Quirked up. We got a Sea Shrubbish and Lefties. The shiny Zapdos. This is real? Is this real life? So far, the majority of my hunts have been static encounters. Bulbasaur, Dratini, and Lapras are all fixed in their respective locations. So I knew that when I was gonna get the shiny, it was going to be my target. If only there was a way to guarantee a spawn for the Nidoran male line. Well, what if I told you there was? But it's gonna be absolutely soul crushing if it doesn't work out. Let's just get right to the chase. Nidorino has a 100% spawn rate in Fire Red with a level 29 repel trick, but it has to be in the East Safari Zone area. You heard that right, Safari Zone. The area where no catch is guaranteed. Since I'm playing on one Fire Red and one Leaf Green file, do I have a better chance at encountering the Nidoking line here in Leaf Green? Well, yes, with a level 31 repel trick in the first zone, I have a roughly 33% encounter rate for Nidorino. So it's either work with a higher encounter rate but no guaranteed catch, or a way lower encounter rate in Route 3 with a mostly guaranteed catch. I knew which one I was picking. For the content! Now, what is a repel trick anyways? When you use a repel, you get rid of all the encounters below your party lead, while still being able to encounter Pokemon above your party lead's level. So if we use our level 29 repel trick in Fire Red, out of all the encounters in this area, Nidorino is the only spawn above level 29, so we'll have a 100% encounter rate. I prepared all the pieces I needed for this hunt. First is to get a level 31 and level 29 Illuminate Staryu, which took quite a bit to get because I kept getting natural cure Staryu. Illuminate is important because it allows us to get more encounters, especially because repel trick removes a lot of the spawns. Then I made sure I had a decent amount of max repels. From there, I saved right before entering in the Safari Zone, so if I ever ran out of repels, I can just reset my game and try again. I fully expected this hunt to take a long time, but nothing could prepare me for what happened next. Oh my god! Already 1,174 blue Nidorino. Oh my god, we gotta catch it. We gotta freaking catch it. Holy shoot. Oh my god, okay, let me lock in. Dude, why am I scared? Why am I shaking, chat? No, Fire Red once again, dude. Shout out Fire Red. Please, bro. This is it. One. No. Okay. Yo, this is bad for my heart. Please stay in the ball. Please, I bet. Oh my god. Oh, I can't do this, chat. I can't do this. Come on. 1, 2, please. Let's go. Let's go. Let's freaking go, chat. It broke out twice. I was so scared. We risked it for the biscuit and we won. Shout out Gojo. Nah, I'd win. We won that, baby. And I'm immediately saving. Oh, nope. I'm getting out. Get me out. And what is the lesson from all this? Don't gamble, kids. I will guess Jolly Nature, Jolly Gojo, and I'm the prophet. I'm the freaking prophet. There's no way. What the heck? What is happening? Dude, go buy a lottery ticket. Bro, I'm ending stream and I'm going to my nearest liquor store right now and I'm buying a ticket. I don't care. I'm buying a freaking lottery ticket. It is currently March 31st. In the first month of Fire Red Leaf Green being released, we have 5 chat. 5 of our team members. Bro, Shiny Dragonair, Shiny Lapras, Shiny Venusaur, Shiny Zapdos, and now Shiny Safari Nidorino. And here is our 5th member. Oh yeah. That's really clean, chat. One more encounter. We got a regular Fearow. And Gojo. Damn, okay. He's hitting the... Oh, man. I nearly popped a vein while catching this guy. I was so stressed. One more team member left, Ninetales. Vulpix is a Leaf Green exclusive Pokemon, so I started up a new Leaf Green file on my other Switch to dual hunt it. Now I have 2 options to catch a shiny Vulpix. I can either hunt it on Route 8 where it has a 20% encounter rate, or I can go to the Pokemon Mansion on Cinnabar Island where I can use a level 30 repel trick, increasing its base 15% spawn rate to 25%. Now, 20 versus a 25% difference isn't that much, but any percentage helps when it comes to shiny hunting, so Pokemon Mansion it is. So I flew to Pallet Town and surfed my way down to Cinnabar Island. It was the final Pokemon that I needed, so So to celebrate, I try to do a 24-hour stream. And during this stream, well, you'll see.
Nah, it's bright outside. I got the curtains open, window open. I can hear the birds chirping in the car.
No.
No way.
No. 88-34. Well,
Congrats, and I'm sorry for you.
Congratulations, bro. Congrats.
we phase chat. Phase 1 for Shiny Vulpix. 8,834 for Shiny Rat. Okay, I did say I needed this for my living decks, but like, damn, bro, that could have been the Vulpix. For context, I'm doing a 24-hour stream right now, and I'm currently 9 hours deep, and I'm very tired. So if I didn't freak out, that's why. Yeah, we're nonchalant right now. Pokeball, go! Ah, dude, no. Okay, Hyper Fang. Spark shouldn't kill, right? It shouldn't.
I mean, you're like weaker than it, so.
Okay, we can do 2 of those. We can do 2. Don't kill, don't crit. Oh, and I paralyzed him. I don't want to use Ultra Ball. Stay in. 1, 2, 3. There it is. All right, phase 1. Low-key, I like Pip. I like the way Pip sounds. All right, Mats gets his relaxed. Fib, Jolly, I'm assuming. I'm also going Jolly. And Pip is... All right, okay, calm. Like my reaction to it. Okay, we got regular Raticate and Pip the Shiny Raticate. Okay, you can actually tell. It does look good. I'm not upset. I will be upset, though, if I get a second one. I went over odds to phase on Eradicate, which was kind of rough. So surely this next shiny will be under odds to balance it out, right? Oh, that's rough, buddy. Okay, over 10,000 again. But overall, it wouldn't be that bad if I got Vulpix right here and right now. I still do my dailies every day, but I don't... No way! Uppies! Oh my god, we finally got a shiny. But it's the wrong one, dude. 11,514. My god. All right, fine. I'll throw an Ultra Ball. I'll throw 1. 1 shake. 2. Oh, wow. Okay, well, we didn't even need to put it to sleep. Hey, this is my first ever shiny Grimer, by the way. I never caught one of these in Scarvice, so bang! Boom! There's only one name for this. You know the worst part about this, chat, is I'm gonna lose all of my repels. Uppies! The shiny Grimer. I will guess Adamant Nature for this shiny Grimer. And Uppies is... Wait, that's not bad. Impish? Dang, bro. He stinks. He got the stench ability. Ew. Hey, look. We have a regular Uppies and... shiny Uppies. This will be going in my shiny living decks as a Grimer. Oh, by the way, this is like the 3rd week of hunting for Vulpix. 3rd week, 2nd shiny. And later that same day, as I was hunting off stream watching YouTube, it all finally fell into place. Yo! Oh my gosh! I got it! No way, dude! Oh my gosh! I was watching a video! No way!
It's real. Oh my god, it's genuinely real.
No, it's genuinely real. I'm not even kidding.
Real.
It's actually real.
Dude.
I didn't even have my cam on. I just, oh my god, I can't talk. This is the fish, 160, dude, this is my quickest hunt of the video. Oh my god, this is faster than Venusaur. 3 phases, bro, 3 phases. Look, I even have this, my hair's still wet from the shower, bro. Like, I'm with Sea Shrubs and Mats. I will link their channels in the video description, bro.
Oh my god.
Oh
bro,
my
2
god.
DTQs finished in a week, by the way.
I know.
Yeah, actually. Oh my
Lakers.
god.
Yes!
Let's go.
The Pokeball,
Yes.
baby!
Dude.
Oh my gosh! Finally, bro. Look at that, dude.
That's insane.
Let's
Awesome.
freaking go,
That's so
man. I'm guessing Modest. Give me Modest, bro. Oh.
Careful.
Ooh.
Oh.
yikes.
Minus special attack. Okay, well.
Physical Vulpix. Let's go.
I can't complain, bro. I can't complain. No, I gotta save my game. Here we got a regular buck and... Ooh, the sparkle sound too. Dude, the sprite in this game is so clean.
So cute.
He's so cute, man.
Dude,
Oh my
That looks
god,
really
that's so clean.
that looks really good.
Dude, the silver with the red eyes? Are you kidding me?
Oh, that's so clean, man.
Like, yo, this is exactly why I suffered to get this. Like, this is so worth it. Are you kidding me? Now, Sprout. And... dude, that back sprite is insane, too. Adding up all the phases, this shiny Vulpix took me a total of 20,516 encounters, which is insane, but it's so cool how I started and ended this quest with really quick shinies. So now it's time to finally beat the game. After getting the secret key from the mansion, we can finally unlock Blaine's gym. Who the heck leaves a key in an abandoned mansion anyways? Blaine leads off with Growlithe as I send out my Gojo. I'm intimidated, so I swap into Nessie, who is able to KO it with Surf. Out comes Ponyta as I send out my Gojo again, and 2 horn attacks is enough to KO it, though I'm still waiting on my strong ground type stab move, which will come later. I stay in against Rapidash and go for another horn attack, which looks like a solid 2-hit KO, but I get a super low roll in the next turn and it barely lives, and he's able to knock me out with Fire Blast. So I send back out Nessie, who is once again able to one-shot it with Surf. I stay in against Arcanine, and surprise, surprise, Surf is able to cleanly take it out. And with this, we are able to earn our 7th gym badge, the Volcano badge. It's time for the final hurdle before we take on the league, and that is beating Viridian Gym's leader, Giovanni. He leads off with Rhyhorn and I send out my Weewa. Weewa is able to cleanly one-shot it with a Giga Drain. By the way, I regret teaching Venusaur this move because it only has 5 PP in this gen, so I'm always running out of it. Out comes a trio, which Nessie is quickly able to take care of. He sends out his second Rhyhorn, and 2 Twisters from Gummy is able to handle it. Nidoking comes out next, but sadly nothing can guard Nessie's Surf. He's an absolute one-hit KO machine right now. And last but not least, he sends out Nidoking, so I try to go band for band and beat it with my own. But sadly, his knows Earthquake and mine doesn't. So I got out of there and finished the battle with my Lapras. Nidoking goes down and we finally receive our 8th and final gym badge, the Earth badge. But the big thing I was after was a TM for Earthquake, which we're able to teach to Gojo. I then traverse my way through Victory Road and make it all the way to the Indigo Plateau. But before we tackle the league, I go rare candy grinding so we can finally evolve our Gummy to Dragonite. Sheesh. It's Shrek! Welcome to the squad, Shrek. Presenting the final shiny dream team before we beat the league. Up first, we have shiny Dragonite. 19,209 encounters. Rash nature. Kurama. Over 20,000 encounters, 2 phases. And I got it on the 3rd phase, 168 encounters. Insane. Probably the best shiny on the team right now. Lefties. Insane. I mean, the shiny isn't the greatest, let's be honest, but I love Zapdos, so worth it. By the way, the only shiny legendary on the team. Shiny Venusaur, my starter, Weewa. Shout out to Pokemon Presents. 227. That's when I got this guy. 227. 2 hours after the game's dropped on the Switch. One of the luckiest things about this hunt is this shiny Nidoking that I got in the Safari Zone after only 1,100-ish encounters. And it stayed in the ball too. And how could I forget the best nature, modest shiny Lapras after about 6,000-ish encounters for this guy in the Silph Co. W squad or what, chat? W squad? It's go time. The first Elite Four member is Lorelei, the Ice-type trainer. Unfortunately for Kurama, majority of the Ice types in this gen are also a Water type, so lefties will have to carry. He's able to cleanly 2-shot Dugong with Shockwave as it goes for a safeguard. Out comes Slowbro, who takes a lot of damage from Shockwave but goes for a Yawn in retaliation. Forced to switch, I go out into my Weewa as she full restores. I Giga Drain doing about 60% as she amnesias, so I go for Secret Power and barely miss out on the KO as she goes for Yawn again. I send back out Lefties, who unfortunately has to tank an Ice Beam, but Shockwave is able to kill next turn. She sends out Lapras as I stay in with Lefties. Shockwave does more than half to its HP, and she's able to kill me next turn with Ice Beam. I send out Weewa, who barely misses out on the KO on Lapras, and she's able to knock me out with another Ice Beam. This Lapras is an issue, but I go out into Gojo and finish her off with an Earthquake. Out comes Cloyster, who has a weaker special defense, so I Brute Force with Lapras and click Psychic twice, which takes it down. Finally, she sends out Jinx, and I use Gojo to Shadow Ball her to the Shadow Realm, taking our first victory against the Elite Four. The entire team put in work against Bruno, which is an awesome feeling knowing there wasn't really a weak link on this squad. Bruno is a fighting type Elite 4 member, but has 2 Onyxes which caught me off guard. Rock Tomb was a bit annoying for my Zapdos, but Nidoking was able to provide backup. Every member besides our 2 flying types got a KO in this battle, which is kind of ironic when you think about it. You would think flying would be really strong, but the thing is I forgot to buy heals before entering in the league, so I wanted to conserve my Dragonite's HP, especially against Lance later on. Anyways, Kurama, our newest member, was able to finish him off with a combination of Will-O-Wisp and Flamethrower, taking down our second Elite 4 member. Our next battle was up against Granny Agatha, and our Nidoking with Shadow Ball was able to put in work. I find it so strange how Shadow Ball is a physical move in this game. I still never got used to that. The lack of ghost types in this game means that Agatha is running duplicate Pokemon. She has 2 Gengars and a Haunter, but Gengar has Levitate in this game, so we can't really rely on our strong stab Earthquake. Rest in peace, Levitate Gengar. I still have no clue why they chose to give it Cursed Body. Her last 2 members are Golbat and Arbok, 2 non-ghost Pokemon. Lapras deals with Golbat pretty easily, but I have to use Ninetales as a sacrifice to full restore our sleeping Nidoking. Thank you for your service, Ninetales. And one final Earthquake finishes the job. And with Agatha down, we're left with one more Elite 4 member, Lance. Now here's some lighthearted slander for you guys. Lance is a dragon trainer, but he's more like a bird keeper on steroids in this gen. I mean, his entire team aside from Dragonair are all flying type Pokemon, so a combination of my Lapras and Dragonite were able to take him down. His scariest Pokemon in my opinion was Aerodactyl, who's insanely fast and strong against my team. I also have a bit of PTSD from playing Pokemon Champions with all the Aerodactyls running amok, but now that it's down, it should be a Dragonite sweep. Dragonite one-shots both of his Dragonairs with Outrage, and all that's remaining is his level 60 Dragonite. Also, quick shout out to Kurama, who I've used as a sack like 3 times already in this league. I feel so bad, man. I shiny hunted him for so long, only to be used as a sacrifice to heal my other members. But down goes Lance, and there's only one obstacle remaining between us and our champion title. Hey, Angelo. I was looking forward to seeing you, Angelo. My rival should be strong to keep me sharp. Not only that, I assembled teams that would beat any Pokemon type. And now, I'm the Pokemon League champion. Bro, I just saw you on the road here. What do you mean you're a champion already? I'm the most powerful trainer in the world. Holy ego. The battle begins and he leads off with Pidgeot as he's always been doing the entire game. I Shockwave with Zapdos, but because I'm 5 levels lower than it, it misses out on the KO. I live in Aerial Ace and I kill it next turn with another Shockwave. He tries to send out Rhyhorn, but Nessie, my one-hit KO machine, comes out and KOs it with a Surf. Kurama, who's been doing nothing but dying this entire league, comes in clutch at the very end with a critical hit on the Executor. Absolutely insane. Out comes Gyarados, which is food for my lefties over here. One Shockwave is enough to KO it. He sends out Alakazam, an absolute threat. I wanted Gojo to get some action too, but he outspeeds me and kills me with a Psychic. So I use Kurama as a sack again to revive him. I send out Nessie, who lives a Psychic, but he gets a lucky special defense lower, so I have to swap out and sacrifice my Zapdos. This allows me to live another Psychic with Nessie and kill it with a Surf. And his last Pokemon is Charizard, who is a massive problem. Fire Blast kills my Nessie, so I swap into Venusaur trying to fish for a miss on Fire Blast, which I do end up getting, and I'm able to revive my Zapdos. And he seems to have gotten a bit annoyed at the misses, so he goes for Aerial Ace to finish me off. I send out Gummy to try to get as much damage as possible with Outrage before dying. Charizard is now super low, and Lefties is able to outspeed and knock it out with a Shockwave, thus concluding our champion battle. After the battle, Professor Oak shows up and expresses disappointment in our rival, and after a bit of dialogue, we're able to cement our shiny dream team in the Hall of Fame. Lefties is Zapdos? Insane? You did your job, Kurama. You're insane. You did your job. Weewa? Okay, low-key, Weewa got carried, but it's fine, because Weewa carried early on. Yo! I gotta get a screenshot of this, chat. Oh my gosh. That about wraps up our journey. After 58,663 encounters and 235 hours of gaming, we beat Pokemon FireRed and LeafGreen with my dream shiny team. If you guys want to follow more shiny adventures, tune into my Twitch where I stream the shiny hunts live. And check out the videos on the screen to give you something to watch as you shiny hunt. Thank you to everybody who supported me during this DTQ, and good luck with all your shiny hunts.